March 15th, 2020. It is a very important date for me. That day, the idea of becoming a YouTuber came into my mind. I had the best time of my life, living in Italy, half day working, half day snowboarding. My dream life. It's Sunday. We're done working, driving to the slope to have some fun, but the phone starts ringing. It's our landlord. She's saying the COVID situation in Italy is getting out of control.
Italy tonight, the most staggering toll yet.
And tonight, cases in Italy continue to soar. The death toll in Italy.
Italy's death toll passes 10,000.
With the unprecedented measures being enforced right across Italy.
We have no choice but to evacuate. We packed everything super quickly and headed back to Poland. No gear, lighting, studio setup, video idea, or even a space for work. But 12 days later, my first video was live on the channel. The rest is history. The channel just crossed 140k subscribers and 10 million views. And most importantly, the feedback from you guys is extremely positive. I want to tell you my story and hopefully inspire you to take action and follow your dreams. The truth is, I've never wanted to be a 3D artist. My whole life, I wanted to be an architect. Or perhaps this is what I thought. After years, I realized that it was a dream of my father that I wanted to become a reality. So I went on architecture studies, thinking I was making my big dream come true. I really enjoyed that though. It was lots of creative work and exploration. Very quickly, I understood that 3D images are a crucial part of the project, because they are what sells the idea. This is why I decided to prioritize learning 3ds Max from the very beginning. With every project, I would spend weeks crafting my visualizations. It was the most enjoyable part of the whole design process for me. Let's pause here for a second. I have an important announcement to make. We are starting the Arch Viz Artist membership. Each month, we will have a live Q&A session, webinar or premium tutorial, and a challenge. Plus, you can connect and network with other members, have an access to our forum, share your work and get feedback, and more. Join the Arch Viz Artist community for a small monthly fee and let's all grow together. All the info on our website, link in the corner and in the description below this video. Back to the story. Life was great. Until the 7th semester. This was a pivotal point for me. In my university, this whole semester was dedicated to completing an internship. I was accepted to a great studio in Los Angeles together with Adam, now my hubby and business partner. Oh my god, how excited I was! I couldn't believe that we're going to the US to do the internship together. All enthusiasm faded away after the first task in the office, cleaning some boxes. I hope this was just a one-time situation. But it didn't really change. Here is Adam painting some furniture in the office. This was an unpaid internship. We expected to learn in exchange for our work, which didn't really happen. Normally, we would quit immediately, but at that time we were kind of locked out. We had signed a 6-month apartment contract and paid for return tickets. We also needed a letter certifying an internship completion to pass the semester, so we had to go through it. Here is our photo taken after our last day at the office. We're extremely happy. The last 6 months were the worst period in my life. On the other hand, it was the best time. Living in LA was a great experience. Phenomenal location, beach and the ocean, great weather. Plus, during that time we did an awesome 6,000 kilometers road trip. It was definitely one of the best trips we have done so far, and I think it will always stay on top. After this experience, we didn't give up, and we came back to finish our last semester of engineering degree. Then we were supposed to do our master's degree But traveling was so exciting to us that we decided to take a 1-year break and go somewhere far away to experience something new. And we chose Australia, probably the first place we could imagine. We had already found a job in architectural studio before our departure. Apart from choosing the office that is consistent with our interests, the only condition we had was that we could support ourselves comfortably there. The salaries sound great by European standards. We quickly checked the living expenses. It all added up, so we accepted the offer. Closer to the departure, the surprises kept popping out. We found out that the rental prices there are per week, not per month. The minimum wage is way higher than our offer. Waitress will earn way more than we do in the studio. And with all due respect to waitress, it was super frustrating. After years of preparing for drawing exams, prioritizing education to get to studies, many sacrifices, and finally studying for 4 years, we would earn way less than the entry-level positions without any qualifications required. For Adam, the decision was easy. Shortly after our arrival, Adam arranged a job interview and got the position in the 3D animation studio, Artera Interactive. But for me, it wasn't so obvious choice. Remember, I wanted to be an architect my whole life, but now the doubts kept arising. Based on numerous negative stories from friends in architecture, my experiences didn't sound like the exception, but rather like the rule. The situation was way easier after Adam's decision. He was coming back every day with a smile on his face, excited with lots of positive energy. The working conditions were great with normal working hours, ambitious tasks, and salary 4 times higher than mine. After many struggles, I made the decision to leave architecture. Not waiting too long, I started working full-time in a great Arch Viz studio, Virtual Ideas. Working there was awesome. Great work ethic, a possibility for developing skills, and so lovely people. I have never regretted this decision. In fact, now I am super grateful for all these negative experiences that pushed me to do this. It was such a beautiful time for us, both professionally and privately. We spent a lot of time discussing our dreams and plan our future. We wanted to create something big and have an influence, use our full potential, but at the same time keep the freedom and be mobile. We understood that working full-time just wasn't our nature. We had to start our own thing. It was a harder decision than resigning from architecture. We lived a great life there. We could easily end up in a much worse place. But we saw the potential. We quit our jobs and returned to Poland. Quickly after our arrival, we started our own company. The idea worked really well. We were working super hard, doing a lot of projects, which gave us time and resources to fulfill our dreams. Traveling was amazing and we wanted more and more. We quickly got bored living in our hometown and we wanted to experience more places. So we decided to go to Italy for a whole winter and combine work with our biggest hobby, snowboarding. You already know the rest of the story. We're evacuating from Italy. We are super frustrated. The world just goes mad. How all of this is even possible? It's nuts. But we don't want to waste this time and focus on things that we don't have control over. So we're discussing our future steps. How we can change this situation into something positive. We've learned so much during these years, so we thought, why not to share it with the world? And we got the idea. We're starting a YouTube channel. We like to move fast and don't like to overthink stuff. So just after our arrival, we quickly ordered the gear, set up the studio and started working on the first video. From that time, we focused on creating videos. It has been so much hard work. We have done more than 200 videos so far. We really dedicated ourselves to this big project. We kept pushing, but it was worth it. We have built together a fantastic community of artists and creators around the globe. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with us on this journey. We're not going to stop. I hope this story will motivate you to follow your dreams and create life on your terms.